Hey viewers, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Few hours back, I have uploaded video on analysis of Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, and some of the commodities like gold, silver, and crude for this week. And this video we have created for top 10 stocks which we feel that people trade mostly in. So before we start doing analysis of that, in case you have not gone through this video of analysis of these indexes, I would request you to go and see them and then come back here. So we are going to talk about top 10 stocks which I think people trade most. They are uh, Apple, AMD, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, Nvidia, Soxl, and Tesla. So uh, before we go ahead and see that, let's see where the futures are open. So US 100 is opened at around, you can see here, 14717. It's trading at 14717. You can see here Friday it closed with a kind of doji pattern, and we all know doji is like indecisive pattern, right? Means after creating this big up move of 15%, okay, it has created a doji which says that there is tug of war going on between the buyers and sellers, right? Either buyers are exhausted or sellers are exhausted. In this case, I would feel that buyers are going to get exhausted because there was a non-stop rally of 15%, right? So let's consider that and see how the other indexes are open. Dow Jones is open with negligible upside, like 0.10%. Uh, S&P 500 is, again, it is opened with, like, showing a doji pattern here, but let's see how it develops by the end of the day. Okay, so this was a quick review of our analysis of the indexes, and let's see this top 10 stocks. The first is Apple. What a rally! Apple gave a stellar up move from last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sessions, continuous up move, right? You can see here the up move was almost, I think, 15% or more than that. Okay, it is almost 16%. But one thing we should understand, uh, when the index or when the Apple gave uh, this downfall, right? After this downfall, the completely V-shaped recovery, or you can say not only V-shape, a parabolic up move, right? So I think it will exhaust somewhere near at this level of 176. Okay. I mean, I think the rally is now upside is limited till this point. Okay. And from there, it should start going down like this. Okay. But we will see, market doesn't work on my assumptions or our assumptions, right? It's our view, our bias, and market doesn't always follow our bias, right? Market is supreme, it follow its own way, but we need to be consider the levels, and based on the levels we need to act. So as compared, as we see here, this was a parabolic up move. I think the next upside will be only above $177. So as I'm a conservative trader, I will not trade unless and until it starts trading above 177. If it starts trading above 177, then the first immediate target is a very small resistance here, 180. Second is the all-time high of 182, and then it can go toward the psychological number of $200. Okay, but for that we need to understand what are the things which will make this stock to go up. Okay, it needs the support from the index as well as its earning, and many other factors. Okay, so for this stock, earning is coming on uh 3rd of May. It's almost 1 month from here, right? So now if the stocks go to 177 and take a u-turn from here there, or if the stock doesn't go there and take a u-turn, I mean start trading below this 174 range, then definitely it is going to go back toward 170. If it will not sustain, to the 170 level, then it can come back to 165, and then it can come back to uh, the channel low of 160 to 157 zone. So these are the levels which we need to monitor before we take any kind of decision on this stock. The next stock here we have is AMD. Just a moment. Okay. So for AMD, you can see here, AMD also went up from these lows. Okay, from here. Let me zoom that. Okay. Now AMD has given one breakout. Okay. Here, but after the breakout, it has created the doji, and which is giving me some concerns. Right. Whenever I see the doji, I get uh, uh, alert. I get. I mean, it is a kind of alert for me that if there is a doji, then this is indecisive. Either it can go to this point or it can go towards this point. So where it will go, if it starts trading and closing above $120, right, from here, because you can see this was the green candle stop. Okay, and after that it created doji. From here, if it starts going up, then it can go back toward 125 and 130 levels. These are the minimum upside targets. Okay, if it starts trading below 119, okay, this level 119, then it can go back toward 115 and 111, 110 also. And if it starts trading below that, then there are the more downside targets. So again, we need to watch these levels, okay, for the stock specific move. The next stock we have is everyone's favorite, Amazon. For Amazon, you can see here, Amazon also gave a breakout here. Okay, this was the breakout candle. Okay, from there it went toward its first resistance. Right now it is at its second resistance. Okay, 3295. Okay, now here one important thing is, if we zoom it and we see it clearly, see the kind of shadow or body it has, shadow or kind of wick it has. Okay, you can see this week, and this was like this is a doji, this is a gravestone doji, this is a dragonfly doji, and this is the hammer. Okay, but before that there was a big up move. Okay, so these kind of price actions tell us that there is a selling pressure coming in. Okay, now when this selling pressure will invalidate when it starts trading and sustaining above 3310. Okay, 3310 means whatever was Friday's high, if it starts trading and closing above that, then it can immediately go to 3400, and then the next target is 3500. Now if it doesn't sustain, okay, above 3300 or 3295 precisely, then it can come back towards 13170 and 3070. Okay, these are the very short term levels which we are talking about. Now the next important stock we have is Facebook. Now you can see here Facebook has very big gap, okay, which it has to cover. We don't know when it is going to cover. Okay, this big gap is between 300 to 245 levels. Okay, there was a earning day, and on earning was not good, and it gave a very big drop. Okay, now after that it made a low of almost 185 to 190 zone, and from there it gave some up move. Okay, the long term support for this stock is 185 at this point of time. Unless and until if it is not trading below 185, all the investors of this stock can hold this stock. But from trading point of view, if you ask me, then this stock is currently at exactly at its first resistance. Okay, It is exactly at its first resistance of 220. Okay, and now if it starts trading above 220, then it can go back towards 230 and 240 levels. Okay, if it starts trading and closing about 245 level, then definitely it will fill the gap. Okay, it will fill the gap if it starts trading and closing above 245 levels. So this is very important level we need to watch. If you personally ask me, I am a conservative trader. I will, add the position in this stock once it starts trading and closing about 245 with, creating a candle like this. Okay, now, if it doesn't sustain at 221, which is the current level, then it can go back toward 210 and 200 levels. Okay, and it can go back toward 190 also, because this current market is trading with uh, news, because you saw that Ukraine uh, Ukraine and Russia war is still there, right? Uh, then we will talk about the next stock, Google. So for the Google, you can see here, the stock is, went up like crazily. You can see here, there was a doji, but after doji also on the next day, it made a up move. Then there was a spinning top, and then it created the up move. And on Friday, again, it created the hanging man pattern. Okay. So I mean, this is a point of worry. Okay, whenever we see the hanging man and the uptrend, okay, then high probability that the stock can reverse there from here. But when we will conclude that stock has changed its uptrend to the downtrend, once it starts trading below 2800 levels. Okay, once it starts, like if it goes like this, once it's break that level, then it can immediately go back towards 2750 and 2660 also. Now if it doesn't take a u-turn and start trading above 2850 level, okay, then it can go towards 2910, 2965 and 3022 also. Okay, so watch these levels for the same. The next stock we have is Microsoft. Okay, so friends, I hope you are, understanding anything out of it. If you are learning, don't forget to, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your friends and family members. Okay, so you can see here, for Microsoft also, it gave a breakout, and after the breakout, it was a up move to the first target of 303. And right now, again, this stock also created a kind of hanging man pattern. Okay, so unless and until it is not crossing this top of this hanging man, okay, we need to wait and watch. Once it starts trading and sustaining about 305, then it can go towards 310 and 314 and 320. These are the immediate short-term targets. If it doesn't sustain about 303 level, then it can go back towards 295, 290 and then 285. Next stock we have is Netflix. For the Netflix, I want to zoom out a little bit and I want to show you what happened with this stock. The stock, there was a first trend line support this stock had. On the earning, it went down, okay, with a very big gap, okay. And then there was a second long-term trend line support. It broke that, okay, and went down from there also. And now currently it is trying to come towards the second trend line support which I shown you here. So for me, this stock, once it starts trading and sustaining above 400, then there is a good possibility for this stock to go show more upside. Like if it starts trading and sustaining above these 400 levels, okay, then the high probability that it can go back towards 425, 460. Okay, and if it breaks this 460 and sustain above that for at least 1 to 2 hours, then it is going to feel the gap of this gap, and it can go back toward $500. Now, if it stays below this, see what I mentioned, above 400, it can go back toward 500. But if it is not sustaining above 387 or 385 levels, right? Then it might go back to 350, 334, and then there are next bigger levels coming around 325, 300, 293, and like that. So we need to watch the levels for the stock also. The next we have Nvidia. Nvidia also gave a big up move from last so many sessions. You can see here the price range is from 230 to, wow, almost 32% up move the stock has given, almost in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 trading sessions. Okay, 9 trading sessions it gave the up move of 32%. Okay, now when the next buying in this stock will come, this stock next buying should become about 290 levels. If it starts trading about 290, then it will go toward 306, then 320, and then 340 levels, 30 and 40 levels. Okay, these are the levels. Now, where is the downside in this stock? Once it starts trading below 271, okay, currently it is trading at 277. Once it starts trading below 271, then it will go back to 260, 250, and 240 quickly. Okay, the next important stock, a lot of people trade in this stock or invest in this stock, is Soxl. Soxl also gave a breakout after this big fall. Okay, from $71 it went to $27 almost, and then from there it gave the up move. Okay, right now it is near $42. Okay, which is the acting as a resistance. If it manage to break this $42 range, okay, with very good volume, okay, and with kind of good candle, breakout candle, then it can go toward the $48. If it goes to $48 and trade and sustain above that, then next target is coming as a 52, and then we have the next target as a 57. But remember, my friends, if Nasdaq won't perform, right, see this target it will show when Nasdaq will show 15,200, Nasdaq 100. Okay, check the video which I uploaded few hours back. Okay, in that, if Nasdaq 100 starts trading above 15,200, okay, then you will see the Soxl near 52 or 57 also. But if Nasdaq 100 starts trading below 14,000 range, then it will show you the $46 level one more time. Okay, so watch out for these levels. And then we have the very last stock, our one of the favorite stock of everyone, that is Tesla. Tesla also gave a very sharp up move, we can say as a parabolic up move. You can see here it was almost created the low of 757 and made the high of 1040, almost 37% upside it gave from its low. Now, will it sustain at these levels? Very important question. You can see here, just try to understand the price action, my friends. You can see the upper shadow. Okay, upper shadow is very big here, right? It's a kind of inverted hammer. Then it created the two dojis after this, right? Means what it is saying, after creating this big up move, right, the stock halted, the stock exhausted, stock is taking rest. Okay, either it can take rest here and then go up like this and go to the next target of 1054 and 1120, or you know uh, slowly it can come back to 950 levels, and then it can come to 920 and 880 levels. So how we will determine that? It's simple, based on the price action where it is staying. If it starts trading below 1010, okay, trading and sustaining below 1010, then it is going to show us 950 levels, 920 levels, 880 levels. If it if it sustains above 10,020 range, okay, this 10,020 range, and it starts trading above that and sustain above that, then it will show us 1,050 and 1,120. So my friends, this is all about today's video. I tried my level best to give you the levels of these 10 important stocks. Okay, I hope you will take wise decisions, right, before taking any uh, uh, trade. Okay, and you will apply your due diligence. Okay, and this video is just for education and information purpose only. In case you like this video, don't forget to share, subscribe, like, and share it with your friends and family members. And last but not least, let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. Bye.